Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I am your host, the Ranting Monkey. With me again, finally, is Dax Orion. How you doing, Dax?
I'm good.
We've missed you.
Yeah, my schedule is a piece of shit right now, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, well,
Joining me in the sad one here is Satsu. Say hi, Satsu.
What up, Dow? Again.
This is another one of those nights where I'm not like real pissed off.
give it time.
I'm not sure how to start those shows, man. When I'm pissed off, there's something to jump right into. Most of the news is either just annoying to me or like the title of the stream. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's drip, drip, drip. And that's a reference from Dave Chappelle when he did his R. Kelly song.
Players gonna play, ballers gonna
Drip, drip, drip. Yeah, R. Kelly, guys, he's in trouble because apparently he's banging people he's not supposed to. And by this, we mean reportedly children as young as 13.
Delicious.
Yeah. I don't know if he did it. I don't know what evidence they have, but he was indicted on 10 counts of something or other today. Where is it? 10 felonies involving 4 victims, 3 of whom are described as between the ages of 13 and 16. You dirty motherfucker. If he's guilty of this, I hope he goes to jail for the rest of his natural life.
Yeah.
He's facing 7 years in prison for each count, so a total of 70 years in prison. And if he's guilty, yeah, I hope it happens.
Agreed.
But go ahead.
No, I agree with you completely. He's been known to do sort of stuff like this before, and he can't learn from his mistakes.
Well, the weird part is these charges are from 1980 or 1998 to 2010. So the charges the crimes ended 9 years ago.
Isn't there a statute on a lot of that?
There probably is. But man, fuck. I don't know if there's I know there's a statute when it comes to kids too, isn't there?
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Luckily, they're in the window, but I don't really want to know what all happened. But the indictment says does not include details accounts of the sexual encounters. It accuses Kelly of engaging in oral and vaginal sex with the victims. With regard to one of the victims, Kelly allegedly, quote, transmitted his semen onto her body for the purpose of, quote, sexual gratification or arousal by the use of force or threats of force.
Mm-hmm.
He threatened to come on somebody with the threat of violence. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Man, if you don't back the fuck up, I'm gonna hit my dick and spurt.
There's hookers that'll let you do that.
Willingly.
Yeah, there's been stories of this asshole for a long time. So hopefully, if he is guilty, they put his ass away for a long time.
Yeah, if he's guilty of it, he should be done.
Satsu, I know you're getting a new house and everything, right?
Yeah, we'll be moving into our apartment. We get the keys on the first. So.
I have another alternative for you.
No.
The Mountain of Beverly Hills just got a $350 million price cut.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's right up your alley there, man.
That's got to be in your budget, right? Because the price now, $650 million. It was originally priced at $1 billion.
Oh, I'm on it.
Yeah, it is 157 acres somewhere in Beverly Hills. And fuck off. If you even wanted to develop, you'd have to flatten the whole goddamn thing. But yeah, so rich people, they're getting a break today. It's like a tax break, but on a mountain nobody really wants.
That's fascinating.
What have you been up to, Dax?
Caught up on a bunch of anime, even though I went to an anime convention recently. But truth be told, I didn't watch a whole lot while I was there.
You
How
tend
was the
not.
convention?
Convention was awesome. I loved just about every panel I went to was informative, if not entertaining. I like the one on the yokai. So it's basically like Japanese demon and ghost mythology. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's some stuff that I know nothing about. You two could nerd out on that.
I haven't been in a couple of years. It's been a minute since I've been to a con, but I've enjoyed all the ones the one that I've gone to several times, I have enjoyed.
The original Shroom Ashu Satsu, did you watch the 7 Days to Die video he sent you the link to?
No. Where'd you send it?
You're a little bit quiet, dude.
Because I turned my game down because Squishy sleep, but she's sleeping here, and you know what that
Oh, gotcha. Thank you. The next 6 minutes. Who says, Monkey, Satsu, and Dax, give yourselves a hug. Yay!
Yay!
I'm hugging myself right now.
I mean,
Weebo, why are you awake? Weebo, you bored? You want to come hang out with the boys?
Lil bro.
She came and hung out with the boys on yesterday's show, and she turned it dirty, y'all.
Yay.
We had an argument, and I want to get y'all's take on this because I still say I'm right. Somehow the topic of cream pies came up.
Yay.
And I'm of the opinion you can't cream pie a mouth, which is what came up for some reason. Because the pie part of cream pie is the vagina. And for those of you, we didn't explain this yesterday. Let me explain this to you guys. So to help you visualize where this comes from. When a woman is standing with her legs together, naked, her legs make a straight line, and then it Y's off where the vagina is. And that little piece looks like a pie. That's the pie. You can't cream pie a mouth because the pie is the vagina. Seth H, hi. Thank you so much for that. There's a donation with no message. I appreciate that so much. Pincalo went to Subway earlier, and apparently he did not have a good time.
Were there Nigerians?
Were there Nigerians, Pincalo? Somebody sent me I retweeted it, I think, or did I just like it or did I retweet it? The video where somebody was, oh yeah, it's right here. Wait. Yeah. I want to get the right one. I want to make sure I'm sending the right thing out. It is the, how Jesse Smollett rehearsed his attack.
Oh my God.
It is fucking hilarious. I don't know the people who made this, but it's awesome. So check that out, guys. Weebo says that's what you think, Monkey, but I have 2 sources that say otherwise. Maybe your pie looks funny, so you don't understand what a pie is. Maybe it's like shaped funny, shaped like cake instead. Monkey, we were talking about my comments. That's how it started. Oh yeah, because we were talking. Oh, we should talk about that because that was a topic of conversation we need to clarify from yesterday. We were talking about the new adpocalypse, and part of YouTube's solution to weird pedos being in comment sections was them saying that they're going to demonetize videos for comments, even if your video is perfectly fine. And so everybody's like, oh, they're gonna get us. I mean, all you gotta do is say something horrible in somebody's comment section. Yes and no. These YouTube came out and clarified what they meant was pedophile comments. That's the kind of thing that they're going to. Yeah, I mean, if somebody makes those kind of comments on your videos, it'll get demonetized. I was watching Keemstar's video on this today, and he recommends, look, if you have a child's channel, just turn off the comments. And I'm with you. How many comments are you really getting that you even pay attention to? Come on. There's a reason they say shut your pie hole. Yes, pie hole, not your pie. That's right. See, shut your pie hole. Huh. So if they want to call it a cream hole, they can do that. I'm just saying.
I'm back. I had to send Squishy to bed.
No, you're fine, man.
But if it's a pie hole, does it not count?
No.
Why?
Because that's where you put pie.
Okay, so if it's
itself.
a transfer after you're done and she transfers it to someone's mouth, is then it not a cream pie transfer, therefore a cream pie still?
you would be cream pieing somebody's mouth with your creamy pie.
Yeah, pretty much. So it'd still be a cream pie. It's just been transferred from one source to another.
Sure.
Then the mouth got cream pied.
A mouth can get cream pied if somebody rubs a creamy vagina on it. Yes. I will stipulate to that. But somebody blowing a load in a chick's mouth is not cream pieing their mouth. That makes no damn sense. Damn youngins who don't understand words, just throwing them out. That's a snowball. You're not wrong, Faithless.
No, because you got to cream into a mouth first and then transfer that
Yeah.
mouth to another mouth. So no, it's not a snowball.
Snowball's mouth to mouth, yes. What you're talking about is pie to mouth. Does the cream not, or from the pie, not go in the mouth at some point in the food sense? You're missing the whole idea of the pie itself, Weibo. The pie itself. Such deep discussions on MITAM. Yeah, look, sometimes we have to. This is an important conversation. It's one that needs to
lives right now.
Yeah,
I am educating the young because obviously some of them need it because they do not understand what a pie is. For fuck's sake.
Oh, she says, what are we supposed to call it? A cannoli instead?
No, it's blowing a load in a chick's mouth.
No, I kind of want to call it a cannoli.
I mean, you can call it a cannoli if you want to.
It's so good. Never heard that one before.
It's coming in her mouth. I mean, cream pie just means you come inside. No, it doesn't. That's what you fuckers have turned it into.
He's being serious on this one.
Well, this does bug me in all seriousness. This does bug me the way that our language gets changed by people who don't understand it. So they just, it's like, oh, a cream pie. That's when that pussy has cum in it. So if I come in a woman's mouth, that's obviously a cream pie. That's not what it fucking means.
We need
damn kids.
We need to start a coalition.
Well, I feel like this one is self-explanatory, and yet I still have to explain. Anyhow, Monkey, how can you be both for the ERA and amending the 9th?
19.
Well, the 19th. Well, I'm for the ERA because I think it's going to be funny what'll happen when that happens. I think a whole lot of women who are cheering for it are going to be like, wait, what just happened? It's a big case of be careful what you wish for. And
I think I know. You're for the ERA because the 19th is not amended.
Well, I think the ERA needs to be put into place because the women's, they need it. They need put in their place. And I'm sorry, ladies, I don't mean that mean. I'm not saying somebody needs like bitch slap you around, but y'all need put in your place. However, I don't think women should be allowed to, or their vote should count because we have women who go off to marry ISIS fighters and then realize it's shit because they're stupid.
Monkey, sexism is not fun.
That's not sexism. That's just that's reality. That's science, man. Weibo, you're a woman. You guys shouldn't vote, right? See, she just said yes. And again, I think they should get to vote. I mean, you got to humor them. But again, it shouldn't count. I mean, what we should do, honestly, is when it comes time to vote, like we'll be voting on like Bernie Sanders versus Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump, and they'll be voting on Jasmine versus Ariel versus Cinderella.
First off, Jasmine wins.
Jasmine? Oh yeah, I like Jasmine.
Jasmine can fight, so.
Holy shit, Gangavar, thank you so much.
Hey, there's Be the Man.
Good morning, LOL. Athens has great weather. I'm off for shopping. Dude, again, thank you so much and have a good time. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, have a good time, dude.
Weebo was in your neck of the woods not long ago. I hope she didn't fuck anything up.
No, except for the definition of cream pie.
She left Americanism all over your country.
and little brown paper bags burning on people's doorsteps, I'm assuming too.
Yeah. Where in the hell does Gong get all this money from? I'm of the opinion I don't ask people that.
He's a sultan. Just leave it at that.
He's a sultan. Weeb says she wants to visit Athens again. She likes to go traditionally Greek. Look that one up, Weebo. Ranting Monkey, at least you get a choice. I don't want to vote, but on the other hand, I don't want to fine or jail. You know, that's something I really do believe that people should have the right not to vote.
Agreed. You should have the right of abstaining.
Gungavar says, I'm MGTOW. Cool.
MGTOW have money, lads.
He's not wrong. Weebo says she'd rather not what? Oh, go to Greece and get cornholed again.
Mm.
Anyhow, I had other news. I don't remember what it is.
And that's the show, guys. Thank you for coming. Everybody have a wonderful night.
Oh, they know better than that. That just means we're going to end up somewhere weird today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how you said that. Like you were saddened by it.
Like 70% of the time we go weird, though. We get into the topics that are like existential crises.
You're not necessarily wrong. I mean, that's how we came up with the cream pie debate.
Yeah.
And by the way, cream pie is not cereal or soup. Monkey, did you see my video? I didn't see it, sweetie. Not yet.
I kind of wonder how you could turn that into a soup, though. If she's like, well, no. If you do the nastiness inside of a jacuzzi, no, that's gross. No, if you're in like a jacuzzi or something, it's technically heated and is now mixing with it. Does that not make it soup?
Yes.
All right, we just figured out how to turn it into soup.
It can be a soup mix. Matta wants me to sing.
Yay!
I like to sing. By the way, Weebs, I asked you if you went on. I didn't see if you answered. So if you do, tell Dax he'll hook you up.
Boy, I sent him, or well, I say him now. I sent her the message immediately after you mentioned it.
Oh, okay. Just throwing that out there because
I think she said though she's putting her stuff away though because she was on a post stream. Is that what you said, hon?
You know what she told us this morning? She can slap her titties together and make a clapping sound.
Good, as all women should be able to.
I'm not sure I needed to know that.
Why not?
It's a standard thing all women should be able to do. You just don't think of her like you would normally. You just think of it as a scientific fact.
I don't think all women can do that. I mean, it depends on.
They should be able to, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you're a breast man, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you're a titty man.
If your titties are big enough, then sometimes it's involuntary.
I wonder what the heaviest thing is she can hold under her boob.
Huh.
Like a 5-pound weight. Could you hold that up just laying your titty on it? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna reverse order today. We're gonna start with our hashtag.
Ooh.
And what's our hashtag?
That would be MITAM.
Hi, Weebs.
You want to find out?
No, bro.
I think I can hold my phone under there. Yeah, I can hold my phone.
A phone doesn't weigh much. What's the heaviest thing you got in your room? The fuck are you doing?
I just put away baby wipes. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
I took my makeup off, okay? Calm down.
Hey, you're the one who made it dirty, not me.
I didn't make it dirty. You made an oh my god statement.
You told me not to worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
All right. That's inherently sexual.
No, it's not. It's only sexual if I go, don't worry about it.
That was really loud.
Yeah, because I put my face up to the microphone.
Why are you talking to me like that? Calm your tits.
Hide by the mic.
I did.
Okay. All right. Do you want to hear the slapping?
Sure.
Okay.
Are we getting titty slapping on air?
Yeah. God. I'm not kidding. Did you hear that?
We've gotten to a new low on this show, guys. Yes.
Those sounded like regular ass claps.
Yeah, they did.
I know, right?
She got titty hands. Or hand titties. Which one would that be?
Oh, God.
That's a good question. Oh, here's another debate.
Oh, good.
Okay, guys, is that hand titties or titty hands? Somebody help me out with that.
I'd say hand titties because they're too soft to be regular clapping, and if they're regular clapping for her, then they're titty hands.
They're titty hands. I need somebody to Photoshop that, if you would.
How about no? That's a no from me.
Titty bang bang. Hey,
Where's Jordan? Jordan can figure this out quick. Jordan, I demand you Photoshop this as soon as possible.
Oh no.
We need hand titties.
No.
To make my
What
life
have I
complete.
done? I thought it was just gonna be a funny bit, but now it's turned into something more.
Oh, it's funny.
It's super funny.
It's just not funny to you.
It was funny for a time, and now I've made mistakes.
Just own it.
Welcome
Alright.
to instantaneous regret.
Round of titty claps for me, everybody.
You can make
Oh,
that
my
a tier for
goodness.
donations on your channel.
I only do this on Monkey's channel.
Well, there you go.
My channel's for the titty claps.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. $50 donations for live titty claps.
That's not a
Oh.
terrible idea. Actually.
Gungavar owns a trucking company with his brother. Sweet.
Nice.
I actually knew that, but I didn't want to say it.
Well, I appreciate
You didn't
I
hesitate until
appreciate
you
your
knew it,
choices in life.
Oh, the chat's slowing down. You know what that means?
Is it titty clap time?
No, that's not what that means.
Oh, then what does it mean?
It means what happens after the titty clap time. Is
Oh
that
God!
What happens after titty clap?
You,
Oh, monkey, just-
you poor innocent monkey.
just let
man.
it happen.
Flap clap?
Yay! It's a fap time, just so you know.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
see,
thought
had
she was
that
going to
going
make
on.
like her labia slap together too.
Oh God!
Oh, wow.
God.
Could you do
Wow.
that? Could you? Wait, okay, this is.
If she can, do we really want to hear it?
No,
I don't-
okay. I'm not asking her.
No, I don't know
necessarily.
if women can do that. Like, the boob thing is easy, but
No, but like if they have like long enough labia and they were like to dry them out so they don't stick together, and they stood with their legs like a little bit apart and just kind of shifted their hips back and forth, which I'm doing in my chair as I say it. Do you think they could get them to clap?
I don't know. But I know that women can get their vaginas to lift weights.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Hmm.
This
They can
is
also
right.
give change if they're good enough. Terry Diamanis, thank you so much. You're meant to do titty jazz hands, not trigger people. We're gonna need titty jazz hands on Weibo.
God damn it.
Wait, why Bad Monkey? You guys know better than okay. Okay, look. At this point, if you're still listening, and you haven't, and this isn't your first day, you have no excuse. None.
Shit got weird quick.
We
I'm
had
so sorry. I don't know why this happened.
Yeah,
Monkey's trying to clap his labias. No, not my. I was just shaking my butt. I don't have labias. I could do it with my
You were
balls, but they
trying to
don't make a
clap your
sound.
butt?
We don't touch the monkey butt.
No, but like you were trying to
Nope.
clap your butt.
No, I just did a little dance.
Do you think you could do that?
Make
You
a
think
little
that
noise.
like if guys
Deep
were to
down
step
night.
back and stand up and spread their ass cheeks and then just go, whoosh, they could clap them? Do you think
That's
that
called
would be a thing?
the wrecking balls when you get your balls to smack your ass.
No. I mean,
don't
when you
think that's
take
what
your
she was
ass
describing,
cheeks
my friend.
and you just go whoosh with both of them together so that they
Is
make a slapping noise.
But isn't that twerking?
No, that's
Not
not,
exactly.
what twerking is. You grab them and then you slam them together. You
Oh.
don't use your hips to kind of make them jiggle.
Oh, you slam it with your hands. Got it. I have no
Mhm.
idea what that'd be called.
Wait, now you can't just like shake your shoulders and make your titties clap. You have to do it with your hands.
Yeah, gotta like forcibly just go.
So those
press
are
that
hand
into
titties.
Those okay. Yes.
Those definitely hand titties.
I'm glad
Um,
we've named it.
Where are we getting into our hash? This is not our hashtag, by the way, guys.
I mean, we might get a lot of stories now that are going to be the hashtag because of this, but
God damn it.
Satsu, is this
Actually,
the first
you know what?
time
It's
you've
not my
joined?
problem.
Is this the first time you've joined me at the beginning of a show?
yes.
I blame you. Because this is usually the degeneracy we get into in the last half hour or so.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Should I leave?
No, you're fine. Monkey, would you let Lady Monkey use a paddle on you for a large donation? Well, no, not a paddle. But she will smack my ass for $200. We've done that a few times.
Aw, that's so sweet.
It's not because she's mean. I swear she purposefully misses, so she gets like 3 or 4 hits in.
Oh,
She's my perfect co-conspirator. I love Lady Monkey.
She pinched my nipple on stream yesterday, dude.
Yay!
Not yay. I was in pain already.
Oh,
And she pinched me and it made me jump and my back just went, I was like, oh, fuck. Because I had no warning.
Yay! Sorry. I don't know.
And
I'm an asshole. What can I say? I think it's funny.
To torture a cripple. Look, it's
Yes.
one thing when I know it's coming because I can get my body ready for it. But yeah, I jumped like, fuck. And she's at the door as she's leaving. And I can actually see how sad she is that she did it to me. I'm like,
Aw.
you deserve that. God damn it. Morning, folks. There's nothing for you here. Hi, nothing. How you doing? Satsu, what you playing over there, man?
I am playing Hyrule Warriors on my Switch.
Yay!
You really liking the Switch, aren't you?
I do, man. I love my Switch. It was a very good investment because, like, I don't always want to sit at my computer and play games that way, and sometimes it's comfortable to just sit on the toilet and play Hyrule Warriors for 3 hours.
There you go. Toilet Warriors. That should be a game.
I should be getting one by the end of March, I think.
Nice.
I don't believe in Switches.
Why?
Unless you're using them on your boyfriend.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, actually, that is completely accurate.
I thought you were the sub.
No. It's
No?
it's
Now you're Dom?
No, it's Switch. You not know what that is?
She's pegging her boyfriend and then taking it in their
No,
ass.
that's not
Look.
that.
Honey, do you play video games?
I wish I had enough time in the day, but unlike some people here, I put out 2 videos a week.
2 videos a week. I was putting out videos every day for a while.
And I stream.
It was like 6 months of putting out a video every single day. That shit.
And I go to school full time. And I have a job.
School is for people who want to be successall.
And I
Yeah.
volunteer on the side.
Did you get a pro controller? No, I did not get a pro controller because I actually got this kind of, it doubles as a case and a controller. It has like controller handles on it that you snap on the back, and you can put like 5 games into the back of it so you don't have to carry them around. It is the best thing you can buy for the Switch. But yeah, I just use the regular controllers because it makes them bigger and they fit in my hand. So
God, it's almost 3 a.m.
Yes.
Yep.
I need to go to bed.
You can tell the times.
I need
Get outta
to
here.
go to bed because I have to wake up and I have to buy a cake.
What?
Why?
Someone's birthday is tomorrow. Today. It's today.
Why don't
Why
you
are
bake
you-
them a cake?
Yeah,
You're a woman.
right.
We don't have any of the materials to make a cake.
They sell it at the place they sell the cakes.
Yeah, but it's a lot cheaper to just get a ready-made cake than to get all of the separate ingredients and the materials.
It is absolutely
No, it's
not
not.
cheaper to buy.
Because I gotta
stuff.
get the dozen eggs, and I gotta get the whole thing of flour, and I gotta get all the
Baking
vanilla, and I gotta get
or-
all the Hershey chocolate stuff.
and
That's like $10.
And
Ready-made
then I
cake
gotta
is like
get
15.
You can make like 3
baking
cakes with that.
ingredients. And then I gotta get the cream cheese frosting, and it's just easier, and I'm lazy, okay?
Okay, there's
See,
the
that's the real
answer.
reason.
Thank you.
I don't
Gotta
want to
make it
make it
economic.
big. Plus, I don't think I could do red velvet justice with my subpar baking skills. I may be a woman, but I don't always belong in the kitchen, guys.
Just when you're needed.
That's the quote
Exactly.
of the day.
I help. I don't cook. I help.
Now, do you think 5 years from now, when you're in the kitchen where you belong, that you'll think back and like, man, I got a lot of education to be making cakes.
I'm not gonna monkey.
Yes.
Monkey.
You're getting
Look.
married, right?
Presumably that's the end goal, yeah. I mean, he hasn't proposed yet, but we might as well be.
And
Engaged.
you'll squirt out some babies.
That's the intention.
Is that how that works?
They kind
that
of crawl
works.
out as far as I know.
And then you'll be home in the kitchen.
Okay, but who says I'm the only one that's gonna cook?
Me, it's the right way. It's not like you don't got to be out there voting or anything.
I told Squishy our baby's gonna use the chains of Olympus and rip itself out of her stuff.
All right, Monkey, you let me know how that goes over when you talk to Lady Monkey about that kind of stuff.
I
'cause
don't talk to Lady Monkey about that kind of
you eat
stuff.
hot dogs cold out of your room.
Yes,
from
I
them.
do.
Yep. So you got no place to talk.
She would make me food every time I needed it if I asked her to. I'm just nice enough not to ask her to. Plus, she squished out the babies a long time ago.
That's fair.
I mean, we're not squishing out no more babies.
That's fair. Leave the squishing of babies to others.
That's right. I get married when you can get, or why get married when you can get the milk for free? That's right.
Well, because boyfriend and I want to make a nice commitment to each other, and we want to spend the rest of our lives together. We're high
Never
school
marry the
sweethearts.
cow when you can get the milk for free.
Oh my god.
What? That's just good life advice.
Monkey, no. Bad.
No, it's true.
Bad monkey.
Now, if she's charging you for it, then it's okay to marry her.
What?
The whole problem is getting the milk for free. So if you charge for your milk,
In
that's
this, what's the milk exactly? It's sex,
Sex.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
so
Got
make
it.
sure you're charging him so he's not getting the milk for free. So
I'm
he'll see
charging
the
him?
benefit. Yeah, listen. Make sure you're charging him. Give him a bill every time you do it.
But that
That way-
makes him a prostitute.
No, that makes you a prostitute, but that's okay.
She got
a
that
testament
one
to how tired I am.
No, that's just another reason why the women shouldn't be voting.
Oh, you're so mean.
Especially
Monkeys
when they're sleepy.
Look, Monkey's a bad date advisor. Who here's been married longer than me? Raise your hand. Press 1 in the chat if you've been married. For
Cricket.
My
longer than
grandparents were
25 years.
married longer than you.
And your grandparents aren't here, or they would be agreeing with me that
No.
you never give it away free. You either charge them or get married. That's just
Actually, yeah, my grandmother would agree with that. My grandfather is laid to rest, so I can't ask him.
that is just science.
Science rules.
That is the science of vagina, y'all. I'm here to help people. I'm here to teach them all about the ways of living healthy.
Mhm.
And
Sorry, that was funny.
why would any rational person marry in this day and age? It's not. Marriage is not a rational decision.
No, it's not. It's completely
It's
a
not.
rational decision.
And it's always been that way. Even before divorce was a big thing, it is not rational, but it's worth it.
I wanna be legally bound to somebody for the rest of my life. I think it's romantic. Sue me.
Nothing like being the old ball and chain.
No. He's the ball and chain. I'm the cool mom.
No, honey, you're the woman. You're the ball and chain.
I don't know, monkey. I
Go
would
look
say
that up
I'm
on
the cool
Pornhub.
one. I'm the cool one.
But it's not about being
Oh,
the cool
now
one.
Pornhub is a legitimate source for this
Did you
information.
not catch the sarcasm?
Monkey fight me.
I'd like to see that.
Have you
Cripple
seen her?
versus
She's a
a
midget.
Yeah, and you're crippled, so it would be a fair fight.
She's a top-heavy midget.
Yeah.
All I have to do is put my hand on her forehead, and it'll look like a little cartoon. And as she swings her little arms, she's going to lose her balance and fall on her face.
He jokes, but that's happened in reality.
I'm not joking. I've seen you. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. But yeah, I'd be like, just no. And no, not going to happen.
It's sad that it's true.
Love is irrational. That is absolutely true, Circus
That is
Zero.
Did you go to
100%.
jail for making a midget beat herself up?
I hope not. She's going to
That's
small
a
it
hate
herself.
crime. Weibo might be small, but Weibo is sturdy. Thank you, Jack of all Golf City. Planted.
Haven't
I
you
also-
fallen
I'm
out
also-
of bed?
I've not actually. I don't move when I sleep.
No, wasn't there a video of you trying to like jump into your bed and you fell out?
I think
I
I did
swear-
that as a bit.
Sure,
That
it was a
wasn't
bit.
like an accident. That was intentional.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'd marry Weebs if my wife would let me. There you go.
I'd marry me too if I could marry myself, but they only do that in very specific locations in the world.
BG tells me that I'm only still married out of pity. That's harsh.
Oof.
No,
Wait,
I've asked
He's
Lady
only
Monkey,
married
like,
to Monkey out of pity, or he's only married to her out of pity?
he's saying that she's only married to me.
Yeah, that
Out
sounds
of
more
pity.
valid.
That's not valid. I've actually
That's-
asked her why she's still with me, and she said, "Because I love you." I'm like, "You're an idiot."
He's like, I would have left me a long time ago.
Like, you should leave me.
You shallow bastards.
Put me in a ditch along the way. Tell the kids that I went to a farm where I'll be happy. Yeah, I'm like mostly worthless.
Pepperidge Farms.
You're
Yes.
funny. That's why.
Well, I am funny, but my wife hates my sense of humor.
No, she doesn't hate it. She just is amused by it
No.
and doesn't want to admit that she's amused.
That's what it is. It is. She does not want to cater to my ego.
Yeah.
And she's actually
Yeah.
told me before that she does not laugh at me because she doesn't want to encourage my ego. I'm like, you're not going to hurt it. Monkey's going to the glue factory. I probably should. What is it? Weebs is either too young for me or I'm too old for her. Now, see, that is defeatist thinking. That is defeatist
Well,
thinking. Look,
there's also the fact that I'm attached.
well, no,
I'm committed.
not you specifically, Weebs, because you don't know what a cream pie is. I don't want somebody having an accident.
What?
What
Wait.
are you, 20?
Yeah, I'm about to be 21.
Okay, TOS. If for some reason, God forbid, you ended up single, you deserve a 20-year-old woman. You absolutely do. Don't go out and find like some. We discussed this the other night, especially if you want to breed again. You want them under 25.
Can confirm actually that's optimal ages between 20 or 18 and 26.
Yeah, so I mean, after that, their eggs start to go bad.
Well, actually, not even kidding.
Just let
After
it
that,
happen.
well, no, I'm agreeing with you. After that, the chances of the child having Downs goes up. I think
That's
it
'cause
goes
it's
1
bad
in
age.
100,000 before then, and then it's 1 in 10,000, and then it's like 1 in 1,000 after 35, I think.
TOS says I'm 60. Yeah, I understand that, man. But everybody deserves a 20-year-old. Get yourself one today. And besides,
Go to your local Toys R Us and pick one up.
20-year-olds, most 20-year-olds are not that bright. Give them one of those plastic bracelets, but paint it gold, and they will let you do anal, man.
I don't know about other 20-year-olds, but that's not how this one works.
Well, you're a weird 20-year-old. You take like 400 classes for no reason.
I do. It's not healthy.
I mean, it's good that you want to learn. That's a great thing, and
like
I'm not downing you for that. I'm just saying it makes you unusual, and that's not a bad thing. Unusual is not always bad. People are. I'm not different. Different is good. Ouch! Still being married out of stupidity is worse than pity. Hey, look, I've told her that she should leave me. I'm okay with it.
On a serious note, when did abnormal become an insult?
When
That-
abnormal people finally understood what the word meant.
Well, no, when abnormal started to mean every single abnormality in the book applied to one single person. So, okay, you have like bipolar disorder, and you're also, chronically seizing all over the place, and you also have like 36 genders. That's when abnormal became bad.
I guess.
Abnormal was always an insult. No, it's not. We had this movement where people started. There is no normal. Yes, there is. Shut up. You know what normal means.
The point that I made before to that still stands. I'm like, there's no way you could have made it to adulthood without knowing that there is norm.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no way, because you would know that it's normal for people to stick stuff in sockets and get electrocuted. Therefore, you have it. You know what I mean? Like there's this. It's normal for people to die when they fall off cliffs, which is why you don't jump off of them.
I mean, I do.
You're telling me that we're not supposed to jump off cliffs?
It's just like those things are normal.
I need you to cite some evidence for that,
He said
sir.
that after we spent 2 hours jumping off cliffs tonight.
We had parachutes and wingsuits
The consequences
And a
are
double
quite
jump.
minor.
and a double jump.
Yeah, but then a double jump, which I missed one time. No, there was a. I remember hearing it the first time, probably mid to late 80s, that there is no normal. And when I was young, I was like, that makes sense. Yeah, we're all different. I was like, wait, that's fucking stupid, because there's still a normal, even if we're all different.
Yeah, because the norm would be everybody being different.
Yeah.
And then
my
the moment you find two people that are the same, that would be abnormal. And people would be like, wow, that's unusual.
That's right. Twins are abnormal.
Jesus.
I don't trust twins. I feel like they have half a soul.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
I could feel the hurt of some twins right now. I don't know.
I'm
where
not
they are in the world.
being mean, but if the egg splits, I mean, each of them only gets half that soul, right?
That ain't how that work. What's
What
up,
do you
Peter? Why are you yelling at me?
Yeah, Peter, what's up?
What? What do you want? I need to go to bed.
Normal and average are not synonymous, I don't think. Like,
Okay, boys.
They can be.
Before you get into another whatever thing, I go
Before you
bed.
leave,
People gotta go bed though.
I know. Before you leave, though, when you smacked your titties around,
Yeah.
Were you already? Are you naked?
No, I'm wearing my costume. My side quest costume.
And it makes it. There's enough room in there to do that.
Well, when I take off the corset, yeah.
How you wear a corset?
Yeah, I wore a corset for side quest.
Yeah, I know that. I just forgot. That's
It's
gotta suck.
not bad if you know how to wear it correctly, and you have to sit up really straight, so it helps with my posture.
Oh, there you go.
Dax, you've been doing it wrong. That's why it's been uncomfortable for
I know,
you.
man.
Yeah,
It just
I can give you some tips on corset
We
wearing.
will have
It's
to
fine.
do a video show
Yeah.
you how to do it.
Yeah.
All right, go to bed, kiddo.
All right. Have a
Love
good
you, sweetie.
conversation. Love you too, monkey.
Bye, little bro.
Bye.
Hey,
Love you too, chat. Love you too, everyone else. Satsu, sorry.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's cool.
you
I
guys are
understand.
just everyone else. Chat got a name.
I'm so loopy right now. I've been up for several hundred hours. Okay,
Somebody
I'm
remind her tomorrow of titty hands.
No, don't do that. Okay, bye.
Bye, Weebs. Okay, does Weebo keep the mask on when she's? I'm betting if her boyfriend has seen her like that, they've done it once at least, dressed up. There is no normal at Walmart at this time in the morning. You're not wrong about that, zombie. But again, the normal at Walmart is that everybody's fucking abnormal.
Yep,
They're fucking weird.
that would be the norm. It's just like, I don't know, man. I'll be one to ask these people, like, so if you lived in a place where it never rained ever, would you still leave the house with an umbrella?
Yes, because there's no normal.
No normal.
Jesse Smollett claims he has an untreated drug problem.
Oh yeah, because it's time to start making excuses on why lying about a hate crime is okay now.
Yeah.
So.
Jesse Smollett told cops he has an untreated drug problem, raising questions about whether he might try using the claim to at least get any potential prison sentence reduced. The Empire star divulged his alleged drug problem after turning himself in Thursday morning on charges he falsified a police report. Prosecutors say Abel is apparently how they shorten that guy's name. Sundario, one of the brothers who helped Smollett allegedly stage the attack, served as his drug dealer, selling him Molly several times in the spring of 2018. Can we talk about that for a minute?
No.
Campbell, thank you. Comments can get you demonetized now. Interesting. Well, depends on what they are. And by the way, it's not comments in chat. And if you keep doing that, they're going to bop you. Just throwing that out there. Okay, first of all, he made up the white attackers, right? And he used his personal trainer and an extra from the set of the show he was on to stage this attack. He gets busted on it, right? And he narcs the guy out. Remember these? He said this guy sold him drugs in the spring of 2018. That was a long time ago. For those of you who don't know, we're almost in the spring of 2019. But that's. I mean, not only did he set himself up with this, well, I have a drug problem. He also set it up like, you can't believe that drug dealer over there. Jesse Smollett's a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a huge dick. And if anybody buys this fucking drug problem, go fuck yourself. Circa Zero says Heron piss test his ass right now. Yeah, Hair test him. Let's see. See how long you've had that drug problem. Snitches get stitches. That's right. And have you seen these boys? I wouldn't be pissing them off. He gonna get a real beat down from them. And then next time we see him, he'll only be half a man.
Well,
Gate Tupac. Yeah.
he's kind of already there.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong. He is a little bitch. I mean, in court documents, Smollett answered no to whether he had any mental or alcohol problems. Ooh. So he may have lied to the court then.
Who would have thought?
Him lie? I find that hard to believe. That was sent to us by Pincalo. Thank you, Pincalo.
What a twist.
What a twist. Let's see. What else do we have up in here? Like I said, guys, I was reading this and I got distracted by Weibo slapping her titties around.
I was going to say, how many of the people in chat are still distracted?
And they probably still are. Some of them are probably trying to figure out how in the hell you'd have a hand titty. This one comes from Massive Dynamics, and it is about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Secret wealthy donor for AOC's Green New Deal has been revealed. And wow. Ooh. This comes from some place called I Love My Freedom, so I don't know if this is a reputable source. So take it for what you will. New shock report reveals that there's a wealthy donor behind Ocasio-Cortez socialist Green Deal. According to Breitbart, liberal kingpin George Soros. I'm not saying he's not, but they pointed to him as the boogeyman so many times. It's like, I can't believe it anymore.
Yeah, we'll need some of that really rare material that's hard to find now called proof.
Yeah. Because he's almost the anti-Trump. I mean, Trump gets blamed for everything on the other side, but everything that somebody doesn't like that the liberals do is like Soros did it. And guys, I'm not saying Soros is a good person. I know he's a shitbag. I'm not saying he hasn't funded some shit. I'm just saying we've cried Soros maybe a few too many times. Just saying. Yeah. Just my opinion here.
Yeah, we're right on the border of course it was, and no.
Yeah. Anyway, according to Breitbart, liberal kingpin George Soros and organizations he is connected to are bankrolling Ocasio-Cortez's legislation and pushing to help build a coalition of well-funded professional progressive groups to advance the measure in Congress. And yeah, I'm not surprised I don't know if he's behind those organizations, but of course there's going to be a whole bunch of liberal organizations trying to push this. Campbell, thank you. AOC needs some sense fucked into her. I volunteer. Some sense fucking into her. I don't get that. I don't find her attractive at all.
Anymore.
No, I really never have. And we've had those arguments on this show, so don't you dare try to blame AOC fucking on me. That was Jack. Jack's the one that wants to bang the donkey.
Hee-haw.
I did it.
Brie Larson shouldn't have to clarify her comments about Captain Marvel. I think we read this one tonight on the show.
We did.
I can never remember because people, cross the streams.
She shouldn't have to clarify.
Well, no, she should have to clarify. She doesn't have to, but she should, because what she said is fucking stupid. And this one comes from Frosted Glass via the Mary Sue, or is it the other way around? From the Mary Sue via Frosted Glass. I'm not sure. Brie Larson can't blink without Comicsgate making 50 videos about how she hates white men.
But she does, though.
She does. After Larson made comments about wanting her press tour for Captain Marvel to be more inclusive. No, that's not what
she wanted to be more exclusive.
Exactly. She wanted to specifically exclude as many white men as possible. That was her goal. Yeah. It wasn't to be more inclusive yet, lying bitches. Trolls began to insult her and her film, claiming she was being racist and sexist against white men. She was. They've even spanned Rotten Tomatoes with bad reviews of the film, which hasn't come out yet. I don't care. Larson has now come forward and clarified her comments in an interview, saying, "What I'm looking for is to bring more seats up to the table. No one is getting their chair taken away. There's not less seats at the table. There's just more seats at the table. Really? Really? Then when you insisted that they have the crippled chick interview you, did you have the white guy they were gonna do it interview you as well? I don't think so.
Nope, he was replaced.
Campbell says, "What the fuck is wrong with you? I'd fuck the beans out of her. I just don't find her attractive."
You censored yourself on that.
I didn't. I just read it wrong.
That's weird.
Oh crap!
It's weird because I.
Well, yeah, because I mean, normally you have no problem saying fuck, but then you put bang. It's weird.
No, what happened was I read the beans part.
Oh, and then your brain went to a similar B word. Got it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I fuck is like my favorite word. So
it's got so many uses.
It does. It's like the Swiss Army knife of words.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you were purposefully exclusive, and now you're trying to walk it back because the people at Marvel are like, you do realize a whole lot of white guys come watch our movies, right? And look, you know, she didn't even have to say it. That's the fucking part that she could have done it, and nobody would have known that she was being a little racist shitbag. But no, she had to tell the world. She had to send that virtue out, y'all. She had to let y'all know she was doing it.
Well, you see how pretentious she is. Like, she's the newfound power that I've gained since I've become, Captain Marvel. It's like, really?
And nobody cares about you or your movie.
You're being very transparent right now.
Okay, let's be honest. Captain Marvel? How many people knew Captain Marvel existed before this movie started having trailers?
As a fan of hers before she became Captain Marvel, there weren't many of us.
No, I mean the character of Captain Marvel in the Marvel universe. This is not an A-list character.
Well, she was, but wasn't, in the sense that she was when she was part of the Avengers, and then when she went and did her solo stuff, the comics, nobody really read the solo stuff.
Well, this is something, I mean, when you're talking about comics, yes, I know the Avengers are well loved, but the major characters in the Marvel universe, yes, Hulk, yes, Captain America, Thor, but a lot of the Avengers are the B cast. I mean, I'm talking about your layman, not your comic fans, you know, somebody who's just maybe seen a cartoon once in a while or something. Captain Marvel is not a major property. And they're trying to make it into one because they want a female character when, frankly, there were better ways to go.
Haven't they rebooted Captain Marvel like 7 times in the past? What?
It's not so much a reboot as in they replace who's actually the moniker of Captain Marvel a lot.
Thank you, Diesel Dave. I didn't get a notification. That's because YouTube is a bunch of bastards. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, you can do so financially through the $ there or through the Streamlabs if somebody has a link. Also, you can support the gentlemen who are on the show. Satsu has a Streamlabs. Dax has a Streamlabs. And they are both... No, Satsu's isn't linked down below. So Satsu, throw yours into the side. Dax's Streamlab is linked below. So make sure you check that out. And toss some shekels at these guys as well.
Aww.
Where were we at here?
You were at a super chat.
Oh, yeah, fuck. I saw it and then... thank you, Campbell, again. Hippity hoppity, women can't play superheroes properly. Larson handles it beautifully, but the thing is that she shouldn't have to clarify that she isn't some man-hater. Well, I agree with you, because she is a man-hater. That was never the point of the original quote, or other quotes she's made about diversity and film criticism. Criticism?
Criticism? That's actually a good word to describe her hatred. It's criticism.
Indeed. Larson is using her position of privilege to uplift other women, especially women of color, because she's an activist and an advocate. She's an actor. She's a goddamn actor. And if she wants to do that, if she wants to take the role of activist and advocate, that is entirely her choice. But when she does so, when she opens her fucking mouth, people are also just as justified to call her out on the stupid shit she says.
No, they're not, Monkey.
That's the part. That's the part I always hate. When these idiots, it's like, well, if you believe in free speech, why do you criticize back?
What? So stupid.
I fucking hate dumb people. I wish very bad things on them. Here's another one we read tonight. And I am with Scribe on this. I don't know this news source. It's the Washington Pundit, but I have no reason to doubt it either, especially who it's coming from. State Senator Scott Wiener and Assemblywoman Susan Eggman introduced recent legislation, quote, to end blatant discrimination against LGBTQ young people regarding California's sex offender registry. However, under their bill, SB 145, the offenders would not have to automatically register as sex offenders if the offenders were within 10 years of age of the minor. Matt, like I said, I'm not doubting, and there's actually a link to the bill, so we can actually check that out. Here's the text of the bill. Existing law, the Sex Offender Registry Act, amended by Proposition 35, as approved by the voters of California, requires a person convicted of certain crimes as specified to register, blah, 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 blah. This bill would authorize a person convicted of certain offenses involving minors to seek discretionary relief from the duty to register if the person is not more than 10 years older than the minor. So, by this rule, a 19-year-old could have sex with a 10-year-old and not have to register as a sex offender. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Wiener claims the current law, quote, disproportionately targets LGBT young people for mandatory sex offender registration, since LGBT people usually cannot engage in vaginal intercourse. The law doesn't say anything about fucking vaginal intercourse, you degenerate. You fucking absolute degenerate. This is the same asshole, guys. Seriously, this is the same asshole who made it, put the bill forward and got it all passed into law to make purposefully giving somebody HIV a misdemeanor instead of a felony. That same, was it the same week? The same week he put forth a bill that got passed to make it so you can't misgender old people in old folks' homes. It's actually more of a, you face more of a criminal penalty for accidentally calling the elderly transvestite him instead of her than you would be for purposefully giving that same person AIDS. Let that sink in. This guy is a fucking lawmaker in California. But I fucking hate these people.
Like, look, I'm not stupid enough to misgender you, but here's a death sentence.
Right. I know. Nothing hurts worse than being misgendered, man. If in Philadelphia, Tom Hanks, if somebody would have called him a she instead of a he would have known real pain. Not that AIDS dying shit he did. Nah. That would have felt like a day at the park. These people are fucking stupid. They're so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And the bad part is they're winning, guys. It's not everywhere yet, but California has long been a bellwether of things to come. You may not like it, but it's true. And I just hope that we are getting at a turning point, because the stupid has gotten so bad. Speaking of that, and back to the Marvel universe, can we go back there for a minute,
Please?
You guys can, but I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. So,
all right, man. Thanks for stopping by.
No problem.
I miss my Satsu.
I figured I'd hop in at least on a second one of these. I think I've only been on this once.
Yes, you have.
You've been on it more than that.
Well, maybe
Have
twice. Twice, I think.
It's been 2 or 3 times because you and Polly make the joke about streaming together.
That's why this is a third. I think he's done 2 times before now.
Yes. Dex, we need to play Monster Hunter.
I have vacation in April and no plans to go anywhere, so it's guaranteed.
We need to play Borderlands 2.
God, yes, we do.
Oh, me and Monkey were talking about making that a series, and you are definitely going to be included in that if we do. So
it'd be awesome if we could do it like at a midnight, because that way, even if I do have to work at 11 in the morning my time, that's still very doable for me for at least a couple hours.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night. Chat. You guys are fucking awesome and crazy for still being up. And I will talk to you guys later on today.
All right, man. I'll see you later. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Now, Dax, when I say going back to the Marvel Universe, you might not like me for what I'm reading.
You're reading it, unless it's your opinion. Bring it on.
Don Cheadle and Mark Ruffalo. Feminine leadership can save our planet.
I hate them both, so I'm not surprised.
We cannot turn away from what is happening in our nation's capital. Not the spectacle in the White House, but the radically feminine leadership on Capitol Hill. We are actors best known for playing War Machine in The Hulk. And we are men excited to see the script change not only in the Marvel Universe, but also in American culture. Why are 2 guys writing about feminine leadership? Because you're giant pussies. We are feminists, father, son, and husband, allies, and classmates. We also hope to use our position of privilege I thought Bree had the position of privilege, to support and learn from women. It's so condescending. To support and learn from women leaders as they make history. More women than ever now serve in Congress and state houses. But having a seat at the table is just the beginning. What matters more is how things change when women gain power. I'm not being mean here. I'm seriously not. I'm looking for examples, guys. I need examples of things that were run by men, taken over by women, that improved. I'm willing to learn. And again, I'm not being mean here. Maybe I just haven't put enough thought into it. But if somebody could please, just things that were run by men, women took it over, and now it runs better. And again, I'm not just saying this about I've seen men take over things that men used to run and run them right into the fucking ground. But by their things here, man. I mean, women are gonna make it better. So I need examples. Anyway, climate change is among the most urgent crises our new leaders face. From wildfires and hurricanes and droughts to cancer and asthma, the effects of dirty energy and climate change affect us all. Unfortunately, those already vulnerable, children, the elderly, and those living in poverty are hardest hit. In times of crisis, I keep saying that wrong. Crisis, McKinsey research shows women employ more of the leadership qualities organizations need, and their organizations perform better during and after crisis. That's nonsense. That's nonsense.
That's crap.
By the way, the McKinsey is results of global study of almost 800 business leaders conducted by McKinsey and Company in September of 2009. It's nuts. Anyway, by the way, there's also a study that shows the wage gap is real. Maybe that's why Americans are electing more women, particularly women of color. No, they're doing it because you're beating them over the heads with it. You're telling them if they don't do it, then they're bad people. And people don't want to be bad people. I fucking hate these fucking assholes. We recognize that more diverse, more feminine leadership might better solve problems. Show me a problem that becomes better when you add vagina. That's not a boner. Anyway, here's my favorite part of this, and it's probably the last I'm going to read because I can't take these assholes for that long. But when I read this, I actually laughed out loud, and I kind of hurt myself a little bit laughing so hard. Many indigenous cultures understand this. They see Mother Earth as nurturing, creative, and resilient. She grows from the bottom up and propagates diversity. She is vulnerable and courageous, responsive and responsive and relational, and driven to protect the ecosystem, the all, rather than the ego of a few. This is what we mean by feminine leadership.
Except if you think about it, if they're rising up from the bottom and they're overrunning things, it takes an outside force to cull it so everything stays in balance.
Well, there's that. But there's also the fact that as an example of feminine leadership, they used Mother Earth.
She's leading everything, by the way.
It's not a person.
I don't know. I've seen Captain Planet. Guy is pretty powerful.
It's not a fucking person. They're literally talking about the planet as a woman. What the fuck? These assholes used Mother Earth as, quote, this is what we mean by feminine leadership. It's I don't even know what to say to that kind of fucking stupidity. You are using a fucking idea as a person, a personification of the planet as an actual fucking person, you fucking retards. I hate them.
Yeah.
Monkey, I'm guessing, are you saying you wouldn't fuck the Earth's pussy? I think these two guys are the Earth's pussy. And no, I wouldn't fuck either of them. What kind of fucking asshole do you have to be to not even catch that you just said that? Mother, who's your idea of the perfect woman? Mother Earth.
That sounds gay.
You're a fucking idiot. These are two fucking idiots given this big ass platform. Look, they're using their privilege, and I don't think it's privilege they have. I think they're retards. I really do. The San Andreas is the pussy. Marianas Trench. That's the deepest, wettest part of the planet. Just saying. Yeah, so we've had some Marvel stuff today, and none of it's been fun. I actually like Marvel. What the fuck happened?
The 1% that gets involved, and now we have to listen to it.
It was inevitable because they started making movies, and Hollywood is full of fucking morons.
Mm-hmm.
Kyler says, no, San Andreas is the asshole. You see, even the planet hates Hollywood. It keeps trying to swallow it. Yeah. God, I understand that the comic books went this way too, so maybe it was inevitable in that regard too. It's the perfect storm of stupidity coming together. But I really liked the Marvel films.
Yeah,
I really did.
I'm not gonna go pay for this one now. I was gonna buy tickets to go see it at on a Tuesday when it's like $5, but I have no interest in doing that now. I might pirate it if I care, and I don't even like that idea. I don't like doing that normally, but if it's forcibly part of the continuity and it's important, great. I'm even gonna wait to find out if it is necessary to watch it.
I don't really think it's gonna be.
I don't either because it's a prequel movie.
Well, and frankly, you can watch the best Marvel movie out right now or in the recent history was definitely Avengers help me out here. The new one.
Infinity War.
Infinity War. Thank you. You don't actually have to watch any of the other movies to be able to enjoy that movie. It helps because you know who the characters are, especially if you're not a fan of the comics.
Mm.
But you can just sit there and watch it and oh, hero. Okay, I get it. So the same is going to happen with her. You don't really need to know what the fuck's going on with her. Who gives a fuck? Other than she's going to come in and Mary Sue the whole thing and save the day.
Well, truth be told, she is actually one of the stronger Avengers.
Sure. But they didn't need her to solve this thing. Didn't one of the guy ones do it in the actual book? In the actual series?
It was Dylan Ryder, and it was Nova that I think had toe-to-toe with him.
Yeah, see, so we didn't need her at all.
I'm surprised they didn't introduce Nova. We
Are
already
you
saw
really?
the Nova Corps. I'm really surprised they didn't bring in the character. I'm not saying that he was going to be their savior or anything. I'm just surprised, given that we saw the Nova, like Nova Prime and all that Nova stuff in the first Guardians of the Galaxy, that we didn't get Nova. We also didn't see Adam Warlock, like Expo Bahotep was mentioning. We saw his cocoon at the end of Galaxy 2, but,
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have to bring in Captain Marvel. They did this because they wanted a female lead. That's what they did it for. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. And I don't have a problem with them going with the female Captain Marvel instead of bringing in Shazam. But I have no desire to see this movie. But even going back to Black Panther, watching that movie, there was no racist overtones to it. They were xenophobic to a point, but I mean, they welcomed the white people in. Okay, white people, come on. They've told us this is going to be a feminist movie, and I don't give a fuck. Diesel Dave, thank you. I bought a pair of BT earbuds. I'm hoping that fixes the echo issue. It should, Diesel.
I'd like to make a correction real quick. I don't mean to interrupt completely, but it's not Dylan, because somebody reminded me that's a porn actor's name. It's Richard Ryder. Thank you, guys, because that was going to be really bad.
No, you're fine. Diesel Dave's talking about getting set up to do his stream with Scribe on Sunday.
Good. I'd like to see it.
Yeah. They were having an echo issue, and earbuds, yeah, that should take care of it.
You'd be surprised with what even a basic headset will do to help out a stream.
Yeah, the only problem that you'll run into is if your mic is too close to your earbuds. That's when people get yelled at on stream for having echo. SDA used to do that all the time. Her mic would be too close to the to the fucking earbud. Oh my god, man!
Night Star,
Night Nuts. Have a good one. I'm gonna have to bow out before too long. We played way too long tonight. Finishing up New Dawn. We're coming into the home stretch. We'll probably finish the game tomorrow.
Nice.
But yeah, we went well over our 2-hour mark. SCA used to rub her hair on the mic. Yeah, she did that too. That was in the very beginning. She used to do it all the time. And we're like, what are you doing over there? And yeah, because it kind of it was weird because it sounded metallic. Oh man. Bernie jumped into the race. I don't know if you saw that. You and I haven't talked about that. I saw a woman, there's a video going around, and it was actually posted as a good thing, of this chick. She's wearing a sign around her neck that says 227. And she's a Bernie supporter. And the interviewer's like, why are you a Bernie supporter? And she goes, well, I'm $227,000 in debt. And I just want to help people communicate. She goes, well, what'd you go to school for? And she says, linguistic therapy or something like that. I'm like, okay. Yay. Or communications therapy. I don't know what the fuck it was. And she goes, and Bernie's gonna make it so I don't have to pay my bills. Like, bitch, you spent $227,000 on college, and you got a job you're not gonna be able to make that money back on. What you should have done is taken a math class. seriously, I mean, these kids, man, and it's why this shit is slowly going to learn or is slowly going to win. This is, I hate to sound conspiratorial, and it's not conspiratorial. It's just what's happened, and you can watch it over and over again. In the 80s, man, and I know I go back to the 80s a lot because it was a transformative time in our country. You often heard about, I'm the first person in my family to go to college, and it was always somebody who had a big job. They were a banker and a high tier banker, not like a cashier or something like that. Somebody who was running a bank and lawyers and doctors, and I was the first in my family, and there became this really big push to get everybody into college. And they got that. And in doing so, they increased the cost of college. It's supply and demand. You drive up the demand and you can raise prices. And they did it. But there's only so many jobs you actually need a college degree for. So a lot of people are going to college. We had a discussion yesterday about going to college and getting a well-rounded education. And if that's what you're going to college for, that's great. But most of these people are going to college with the idea that they're going to get a job based on what they went to college for. But they're going to college and getting degrees that you can't get a job for. There is no feminist studies job.
No matter how hard they try to make one.
Yeah, so you have all of these people who are under mountains of debt they never should have got in the first place. And now they're looking for Papa Bernie to come save them. Good job. I racked up $880,000 between college and post-college schooling. Fuck, Teddy.
How?
If I may ask, what do you do? Or what was your education?
Well,
I'm assuming.
Okay, he retracted, so I'm assuming the number was wrong.
Maybe 80,000.
Yeah, I mean, that's still a lot, but I could see that as a thing.
That's a lot better than 880.
Yeah.
If everyone has a degree, you have nothing of value to market yourself. You're not wrong. But it's still not changing. I mean, you have more and more employers every day. I'm expecting any time now to become a cashier at Walmart or McDonald's that you're going to have a fucking 2-year degree.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Because that's that. And most of the people who have these jobs don't fucking need a degree for them. It should be that you're going to college to get a well-rounded education in those things, but in those instances, but instead it's not. They tell kids, look, people with a college education, they earn $20,000 more a year on average. Right? Oh, Teddy says oncology. I was an MD. Was that amount right?
Well, I'm curious. You say was. Are you not a practicing physician anymore? If you don't mind asking, I mean. If you don't want to answer, please, by all means, tell us to fuck off.
We'll sure. Right. Yeah, in oncology, that's a real specialization there. Not that most medicine isn't, but I mean that's a cancer doctor, man.
Yeah, it's also kind of a sad field, so I can understand if you just quit that. Yeah,
I couldn't do that, man.
Nope. I'd have too much of a heart.
Yeah, if I was a doctor, I would have to be like a general pediatrics doctor.
I'd rather scrub out colons than being a candy striper, if that makes sense.
I get it. I mean, no, I would rather work with kids, most of whom, they're just there for their checkup.
Sure.
Oncology, man, I don't know how. Surgeons, man, surgeons get a lot of shit for how cold they come off, but I understand it.
You got to have that separation.
Yeah. Man, I don't know how doctors do it. I have a lot of respect for doctors, and I know a lot of people don't these days. I still do. The shit they have to deal with. And I'm not even talking about the paper. I'm just talking about the job.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Anyhow, I forgot where I was going. I need a roadmap on these things, and I never bring one. That's not true. I bring one occasionally, and then we never use it. We will need all the college-educated communists to achieve the utopia. You're not wrong. University was free when I got my degree in the UK.
Lucky.
Did you have a license for it?
Haha. 7 years.
7 years. I'm not necessarily against the idea of free college. I'm really not. I just don't think, one, everybody needs to go to college. And two, I think our high schools need a major overhaul before we even think about sending kids to college.
I
'Cause
think
our
that
high schools are failing.
absolutely. I think if they wanted to make high school a more successful program in and of itself, you would find that you'd have general studies classes, but then each person, based on what they seem to enjoy, should get a specialized type of class. Like, say somebody's like, "Well, I like the idea of engineering." All right, we'll put them into more of those classes where it makes sense. Not necessarily earth science. What are they going to do with earth science? They're not going to use it. You're just wasting their time. Let them specialize in stuff, become better at what they want to do, and then when they get out and go to college and get even more training in that, they'll be phenomenally overqualified to handle it, and that'd be the new standard.
Real quick, Bunny, good night, sweetie. 2 a.m. is just a time that's worked out. If I could do it and I knew I could do it on a regular basis, I would move this to 7 a.m. But I can't commit to that time, and 2 a.m. is so much easier because we're just finishing the game streams. Plus, it often works for Dax when he's with his work.
Yeah, with my new hours, it's gonna be strange. I'll have to send you a copy of that schedule soon.
Cool. All right, man. But what was I talking about? Oh, with high school, I would just be happy if they would teach the Constitution.
Yeah.
An actual class in every fucking school about the Constitution. Spend as much money or as much time on the Constitution as you do telling kids about how fucking oppressed the Indians were. It's really not that long of a document. It's
No.
not. And I don't even need them to know, what the fucking Commerce Clause is. And read through it and read through your rights, the Bill of Rights, and then the other amendments, the other 15. And is it 15? There might be more than that. Is it 16 now? 18 now? I forget. But fucking read through it and teach these kids what their fucking country's about. And look, if you want to cover the fact that yes, horrible shit happened in the past, fine, cover that. That's absolutely worth talking about. But you should also spend as much time talking about the great parts of the country, including its fucking founding document. I mean, this isn't just some piece of paper. I mean, this is a fucking piece of paper that shapes our entire nation. Teddy says, I ended up in a pediatrics hospital in St. Louis specializing in oncology. There's only so much I could take of watching kids wither away. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I understand. Damn. I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. It's also a parent's job to teach someone their rights. My grandpa did me. It turned out well. You're not wrong. I used to quiz my children on the Constitution as well as their presidents. I used to quiz them on science and math. And yeah, a parent should be able to do that. However, when we have a public school system, there should be certain things a public school does, whether the parents do it again or not. And I don't think it's out of the question to say part of that should be teaching what the fucking Constitution says. So one more goddamn, the fucking Krasenstein today put up a post. The Constitution requires impeachment if, and then he listed all of these things. I'm like, Constitution doesn't say any of those fucking words, you idiot. They're literally not in the Constitution at all. But now a whole bunch of people think that's what the fucking Constitution says. Why? Because an idiot on Twitter told them something they should have already known.
Yes, hon, what do you want?
Hi, Lauren.
He says hi.
Hi.
You think they should change the high school way of doing things?
Can I have your macaroni?
Yes, you can have my macaroni.
My high school taught the Constitution a lot.
She says her high school taught the Constitution a lot, which is good. Yeah.
That is good.
Not to dox her home location, but Alabama is really decent for that as far as I hear. They got a lot of fundamentalism down there.
Good. We need it all over. And again, it doesn't have to be the only thing taught, but it should be taught.
Oh,
I hope
a great
this
picture, by the way.
I hope it becomes the thumbnail. I'm going to leave it up for just a little bit to give it a good chance.
Well, I sent Jordan out to go make a Photoshop, so hopefully we'll get that too.
Liberal media has made it shameful to be patriotic. They have. There was a lot of talk during Obama's first couple of years, and I mean, it went on after that, but especially in the first couple of years of the Obama apology tour, where he basically went around the world and apologized for us being Americans.
Yeah, that's what I lost complete faith in anything he could do.
Yeah, the liberals think we should be ashamed of who we are. They're the kind of, but they're almost like they try to be European.
Mm-hmm.
And in Europe, you're not supposed to be arrogant at all. And you know what? We're Americans. Fuck that. When you want something done, who do you call? America.
I mean, yeah, America.
The Obama cucking America. Yeah, he was fucking horrible. And, you know, we always talk about, you know, what Trump inspired in people. And I really do believe that it was very much like the Carter-Reagan thing. When we were coming out of Carter, the country was at a bad low. I mean, you just come out of the gas crisis, which, by the way, was completely manufactured.
Mm-hmm.
The economy was shit, and you had everybody wanting to apologize for Vietnam, which had fucking ended more than half a decade ago. And Reagan comes and he's like, I'm American, bitch. Fuck America. And we had that same thing. We had Obama, who was almost ashamed to be American. And Trump comes along like, fuck y'all. I love America. Let's get this party started. America, bitches. And I think people really, really responded well to that. Has there been a worse president than Obama? Yeah, Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was such a bad president.
Yeah.
The fucked up things he did were still going on for years and years later, like giving away the Panama Canal, which we fucking built. But he decided, and you know, it's in their country. We should just give it to them sometime. And he put a date on that, so we had to give it away. I'm not opposed to them having it, but the motherfuckers owe me money for it. No, not me, but our country. We fucking built it. Yeah, Carter was a very bad president. He's been a decent ex-president, going out there and you know, building like the homes for the cheap housing for poor people and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, say what you will about it, but he's a decent carpenter.
Yeah. Faithless, like Obama did with the internet. Exactly like Obama did with the internet. These are assholes who are like, well, America shouldn't own stuff. Like, fuck you. Yes, we should. Campbell, thank you. Hippity hoppities, give us back the 13 colonies, traitors.
No. Come get
I'm
them.
not in the 13 colonies. You can have them if you want them.
Well, nowadays, yeah.
But still, America. Yeah, I really think people respond. And I think that's a part of it that the news has missed completely, is that patriotism was seen as a bad thing. I mean, people actually say that now. I mean, well, you're blinded. That's what it is. Like, no, I understand that there's problems with our country too. And I also understand I don't want to live anywhere else. That was a big thing. Was it Bush or was it under Obama? There was this real big part where people were like, America is better than other countries. And people are like, well, have you lived in other countries? No, I haven't. But I do have the internet, and I can see their shitholes. I like my air conditioning. I like my heat in the wintertime. I like being able to run down to the corner and get milk at any hour of the day, man. And yes, I realize there are a couple of countries that are coming along that way, but none of them are where we are.
Yeah.
None of them. And I don't have to live there to know that. I don't have to be beaten with a stick to know I'm not going to like it. I mean, and there were actually people, how do you know you wouldn't like somewhere else? Like, well, bitch, if you think somewhere else is better, what the fuck are you doing here? Put your ass on a little paddle boat and go where you think it's better.
But then I'd be abandoning everybody else that needs the help.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, if America's so bad, why does the rest of the world want to live here? Because they know We're better than that. What's dripping, Dax? Jenna wants to know.
My contempt for these people.
Mine's not dripping. It's just fucking pouring out. I'm moving from the position of calling myself conservative leaning to just conservative because they've lost the fucking plot, man.
Mm-hmm.
They've moved the goalposts so far that, I'm probably conservative now.
I should call myself leaning towards center, but from right side. There's got to be a good way to say that.
I'm just, I can't believe these people. Do you remember how many of them were going to move?
Oh God, I counted the number at one point. It was like over 130 celebrities said, "Hey, I'm gonna leave," and I'm like, "Please, please, please, please."
Go ahead. Look, go down to Mexico. It's cheap to get in there.
No, they would have gone to Canada because they're not stupid.
Well, no. You know the problem with going to Canada?
That they would have had a deal Trudeau.
No, getting in there is hard.
Yeah, they got some pretty stringent vetting processes. So,
and it takes a while. Yeah, take your ass down to Mexico. They'll take you. They would love to have your money down there. You probably get beheaded because you're a dumbass white guy who doesn't know how to keep his fucking mouth shut.
Yeah, the moment you say you have money is the moment the cartels are like, well, how do we exploit that?
Yeah, exactly. Oh God. How did I get on this? How did I get so pissed about that when we started off with hand titties?
Because we started with the hand titties?
Yeah, we should have done it. See, that's why we end on hand titties. You can't start on hand titties because then if you have any serious conversations, it just feels more of a weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where if you end on hand titties, like that's cool. Michelle, good night and rest well yourself. Campbell says titty. Yeah, titties are great.
Titties are amazing.
God damn it. I'm the one who brought up titties again today.
Yes, you did.
They mentioned yesterday that I'm the one who does it, and I'm like, am I?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done it yet. I'll make it a mission to be the first one to mention it next time.
You have to just start the show yelling titties. And just to be an ass, I'll do it first by naming the show Titties.
That's cheating.
That is cheating, but it's well within my power. Where in the U.S. would you live? Asked Evolved Potatoes, or was asked of Evolved Potatoes. Where are you? I'm more curious where you're from right now. Yeah, because if you want some ideas of where to live, I mean, pick somewhere in the Midwest. I mean, you can go live in the cities if you want to, but I've lived in cities, I've lived in suburbs, and I've lived in rural areas, and I kind of like small size suburbs the best.
I'd say if you're gonna try to make it in a smaller area and you want to go rural, just make sure they have a good internet package. Internet
and a Walmart nearby, and you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are you at, Evolved? Werbo needs to be one of those. Weibo needs to try one of those bikini halls.
Try on bikini halls. What's a bikini hall?
A bikini hall is where a woman goes to a store, buys a bunch of bikinis. That's her haul. She brings it back and tries them all on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Somebody wants to see Weibo half naked.
I don't want to see her penis.
She ain't got no penis, man.
That bulge would scare me.
I'm kind of very protective of Weibo, but
yeah, she's a little bro.
Oh, she Evolved as a Aussie. Cool.
Oh.
I want to live in a small town with loose gun laws. Well, there's tons of those. Tons of
Live
those.
in upstate Wisconsin, then you'll be fine.
He's from Australia. You're gonna freeze him to death.
Yeah, but he'll have the most lax gun restrictions ever, and you can hunt pretty much every single day without anybody bothering you, even when it's off season. You shouldn't, but you can.
The Hate Camel says, "Did somebody say titties?" This Stacy Dash break brought to you by the Hate Camel. Thank you, sir. I haven't looked at Stacy in a while.
You probably haven't turned your Discord on in a while.
Well, I turned it on very briefly yesterday, but I was getting ready to go to bed because I actually went to bed at a decent time last night. I didn't sleep where the fuck, but I went to bed at a decent time. And I think the last time I looked at Stacy was probably a week ago. But you know what? This was paid for, so I'm going to look at some Stacy. There she is. Oh, she's looking at me. How you doing, girl? She's got a little upturned nose. I like that. Look at that badge, man. Damn.
I'm happy you're happy.
I bet she has cute little pussy lips, man. And that's how you top hand titties. Anyway. Oh. So did your work schedule change like drastically?
Yeah, there's a lot more. I'll go by your time. Some a lot more 3 to 11s coming up, and a bunch of noon to 8s. And that sucks because I hate noon to 8s.
I can imagine that. I always liked working in the morning if I could. I hated getting up, but there was nothing worse than waking up and then having to go to work and then come home and your day is shot. I hated ending a day with work.
Yeah, I don't like ending a day with work. That's why I don't wake up until, like about a half hour to an hour before I'm supposed to go, no matter what day.
Yeah. A monkey, you need a sleep aid from one cripple that can't sleep to another. And nothing helps. Yeah. But one, also, I don't want to make it worse. Here's the problem with taking a sleep aid when you're in pain like this. Let's say I twist my body in a way that actually hurts me and I sleep through it, but I stay in that position and then I wake up. That's going to be a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a real bad day. Have you ever heard of a guy on here named Elvis Travels?
No.
That may have been recommended to me before. I can't remember. Trump has been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah, he's not going to win. It's an honor just to be nominated. Yeah, Yasser Arafat won one, and Obama did, but yeah, they won't give Trump one. Can't believe they gave Yasser Arafat a fucking Nobel Peace Prize. He's a fucking terrorist. Oh God, that's the world we live in, though. The community is called the bottom of YouTube. Not familiar. That part is not familiar to me. The Elvis Travels part sounds familiar, but I may just be thinking of was it Elvis the Alien?
Probably.
Could be. People recommend a lot of stuff to us on in the streams and the chat and stuff, and I can't remember half of them. Have you been to Weibo Jones's live streams lately? It's so cancerous coming from a festering wound. I haven't, but she was telling us about it yesterday. That's actually how we got on the cream pie thing. Yeah, she needs some mods to actually clean that shit up. But I mean, depends on how you've cultivated the audience too. So just she needs to. I think I'm a mod over there. I'll just come over there and bop the shit out of everyone. Abuse my authority. Because it's okay to make. Okay, look, it's okay to make some jokes, and I probably take it too far with her. But I feel like me and Weebs are kind of close. But some of the shit people say to women, it's weird. It's weird to go into somebody's chat that somebody you don't really know and talk about cream pieing them.
Yeah.
I'm going to cream pie you. Oh, thank you. I was looking for someone to do that. I'm a woman with a vag and there's nobody around except for you. Oh, dude, did I tell you my stalker finally blocked me today?
I saw that. It's not going to last very long, but it's cool.
Oh, of course it's
balls.
I think what finally did it is that I pointed out to everybody that she doesn't follow me.
Mm.
So I haven't mentioned this much before. I don't think I mentioned it before yesterday. Yeah, she doesn't follow me. She never has. So every time that she responds to something, it's because she looked me up.
Yep.
And it's not a matter of, somebody she knows responded to me and so she saw it. No. She responds to things that have like no likes on it yet, no comments yet. And then bam, she was there bitching in my comment. And then the bitch, she blocked me. I have never gone out of my way to talk to her. It's always been when she comes to my page. Yeah, she
Just
fucking blocked me.
protecting herself from you, just in case.
How fucking okay. Look, if you're out there, stalker, I just want to help you out with this because you apparently missed this part. When I'm pointing out you're a stalker and you're whining that I'm calling you a stalker, and then I point out that you come to my page to talk to me, to get my attention, and the only way you can stop yourself is by you blocking me, you have a problem. You have a problem, madam. Reno says, so I hear you need a new stalker taking applications. No, I like it to be organic. Your boy Pat says she'll be back. I'm like, I know she will. Again, I mean, she had to look me up all the time. I wasn't popping up on her feed. She was going out of her way because for 2 years, y'all, for 2 fucking years, she's been my stalkie. My little stalkie has gone off. Yeah, it's weird when you get somebody like that. There's a lot of people who, pop up in my feed now and then and say something, try to argue with me. And it's like, okay. And we have a little argument and then they go away. This one, and then Losar, that fucking milquetoast piece of shit. I don't know if you're friends with him. I don't care.
No, I don't think so.
But he actually popped up in her defense and accused me of being AOC stalker. I'm like, what?
That's funny.
Yeah, I by my standard, I'm AOC stalker. I'm like, okay, this bitch doesn't follow me. I'm not a nationally known politician. Where's the similarities other than I occasionally make jokes at AOC? Yeah. So, that dude, he annoys me. He's one of those people who tries to be smart and then just fucks it all up. He could be a Marvel actor.
Ha.
Hey monkey, I disagree and won't go away until you concede. Checkmate. You realize I'm always right? That's Jenna, what's milk toast? Not milk toast. Not the wonderful breakfast food. What's a good way of putting that without being too insulting? I don't think there is one, so we'll leave it at that. You know what, Dax? I think I wish we had something funny. Just one funny story to end this on. I mean, that one's kind of funny. That's just the headline. Time's up. Chief steps down over sexual misconduct claims against her son.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, she. Somebody in chat didn't today we read that on Lords of Night. Like, didn't she teach him not to rape? Apparently not. Oh God, yeah. There's nothing really. Oh well. See, we blew it with the hand titties at the beginning.
Yeah, we really did.
We'll have to remember that for the future. Hand titties are for the end. Do you need Florida man stuff? If you have one handy, I'll take one. A funny story. AOC's in Congress. Drop mic. That's not funny, man. That's scary.
Lauren just sent me something. Hang on, I'm going to DM you.
Oh, there we go. What do we got?
It's funny.
You know what's weird in these hangouts? It's somebody says they're sending me something and I never know where it's coming. And you said DM, and my brain like, okay, it's gonna be in the side chat. Like, no. DM.
No, very specifically Twitter this time.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Dozens of vultures set up camp at 80-year-old woman's home.
That'd be so scary.
Hernando, Mississippi, a DeSoto County woman is seeking help to remove some unwanted birds from her property. 80-year-old Alice Thurgle?
Sure.
Says dozens of buzzards, or vultures as they're actually known, set up camp in the trees around her home. It looks like I was being invaded by buzzards, and I was doing what are all the... And I was like,
wow, they should not have put the word doing there.
what are, okay, doing doesn't belong there. Thank you. I was like, what are all these buzzards doing out here? It started in January. One day she looked outside and they'd come much closer sitting on her fence post. It was a very disconcerting sight for her. They was from this end all the way to the road and roof covered and on the grounds, Thurgle said. She didn't know what to think. Thurgle believes the birds, which may be turkey vultures, are interested in the property. US interested in the property next door that has goats and chickens. She says she's afraid to go outside. I felt like they would pick me up by my shirt and carry me away. She also thought she had been dropped into an Alfred Hitchcock movie. That's what I thought about the movie The Birds. Excuse me, only these things was bigger. DeSoto County sheriffs came to her home but couldn't do anything since she lives in an unincorporated area and animals are allowed. Mississippi Fish and Wildlife said the vultures are protected species. Of course they are.
Yeah.
Dr. Knox Martin with the Mid-South Raptor Center.
The fact that
They have
exists.
raptors?
Well, that's what they call birds of prey.
Oh, gotcha. Mid-South Raptor Center at Shelby Farms said vultures eat just about anything. It doesn't have to be dead. He said they may be eating the goat's food. I think they're waiting for that lady to kill over.
I might think so. They kept getting closer.
They're moving. Yeah, they're not moving closer to her neighbor's yard with the goats. They were on her fence post.
That's so funny.
That is funny.
I feel bad for her, but I mean, you can at least put that down somewhere and just be like, yeah, when I'm ending towards the end of my life and they're just waiting. They're waiting for me.
They're waiting. That's not the birds, honey. That's a cocoon. And on that note, chat, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for the super chats. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate those. And thank you for just hanging out, listening to us talk 2 hours every night, at least ish. But no, seriously, thank you. Dax, is there anything you'd like to plug tonight?
Not tonight.
Fair enough. Guys, I will be, first let's do this. Satsu, he has his channel, Satsu 2 Cents and 2 Cents Plus. Make sure you subscribe to both of those. If you're not subscribed to Weibo Jones, subscribe to her. She also has a second channel. I know I'm subbed, but I don't remember the name of it.
Oh God, me neither.
So check her out. I'm sure she's got links. And tonight I will be on my channel. This is Saturday. So we'll be on my channel, 9 p.m. for Lords of the Night. Then over on 2 Cents Plus to play. What are we finishing? Oh, we're finishing up New Dawn tonight. And
Weibo Incognito.
What?
Weibo Incognito.
There you go. And we will be giving away a copy of Resident Evil Revelations. So come by for a chance to win and to listen to me and Satsu just have some fun conversation. I would like to thank Satsu, Weibo, and Dax for joining me. Everybody, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Letters.